Здравствуйте. Yeah, so you could get a free car back when I was recording, and I am so Polish I could not resist. It's pretty cool, I made it all blue. Not sure about the wheels though. Anyway, Vincent gave us a call to go to a police station. This reeks of a setup, but ain't no way my glorious comrade Vincent will do that to us. We enter a cutscene with the eloquent bastard, and the conversation went as follows. Bro, if you go in there, you are so getting molested by the cops. But I'm not gonna arrest you though, cause I'm chill like that. If you murder someone, I don't care. If you rob 100 people in a mall, I couldn't be bothered. Domestic terrorism? Never heard of it. Anyway, check out those geezers over yonder. How you think they selling drugs in front of a police station? It's cause this place is taking bribes, my guy. Now, I know you're a gopnik and shit, and for you having public officials be cropped all the way down to the bone marrow sounds like home sweet home, but it shouldn't be happening here. Now, my bet is there's a new big cartel in town operating out of Paleto. How do I know? I saw an Instagram reel of them chopping a redneck's head off yesterday. And I know the cops aren't just letting them do it, but are actually profiting off all this. How do I know? I saw some of my mates in that same reel. Now that's why I need you. You can have dibs on everything you get your hands on. I'm in it because it's the right thing to do. By the way, do you like Siberian pine needle oil Vicks nasal inhalers? Okay, just checking. Anyway, the cutscene is about to end, so I will contact you via letter-carrying pigeon. We begin our first mission. The target is a pair of money laundering crack dens or whatever. We pull up like a capybara and initiate our Serbian homicidal instincts. We break into the place, clear it, and brilliant. Is laundering cash that easy? I thought it's like a bunch of super technical fiscal stuff you gotta do, but damn, maybe I should become a local neighborhood crocodile dealer if that's the case. Bro, were you just standing there while I was taking your money? You are such a beta male. Anyway, we Romanianize all of the money and then traverse over to the second location. We do the exact same thing. They try to chase after me of course, but what are they gonna do? Catch up to me? Suka please. We deliver the cash to what Vincent says is some sort of decommissioned Fed den, which we're gonna use now to stash our heist gear. Mission accomplished. Great success. We go back to the police station and I shoot a cop because Ivan's index finger is a little itchy. Now, I thought what's gonna happen is we're gonna launch a mission, but no, we just get a phone call and remain in free roam. Don't listen to your impulsive thoughts, kids, it'll get you a 3-star wanted level for no reason. We return and... oh, now it launches a mission. I am confusion. Well, regardless, we have two objectives. A Clock and Bell employee's laptop for intel and some hacking device for the chugga chugga choo choo. We go to the pier and look for some retard. Now, I'm no fashion icon, but who the hell wears a shirt like that? Look at them sleeves, bro, is that for a 10-year-old? We locate the Badabimbozo and beat the shit out of him for his hideous drip and yoink his laptop. Classic gopnik behavior. Easy. Next up, we go to the glorious junkyard where our one and only T-34 resides. We look for a terror bite and locate it after a few minutes. Unfortunately, the hacker dude has got like fucking automated drones guarding his truck, and I utilize my 4-digit IQ to miscalculate the collateral damage my RPG is capable of. Anyway, we take out the ChatGPT Alibaba drones of this presumably average Ukrainian fellow and enter inside. This is mine now. Right, now that we have what we need, we go to Elysian to steal a chugga chugga choo choo train. We secure 100 death penalties and board the amazing vehicle. The NPCs try to stop me, but clearly they haven't heard of Rockstar physics and the unstoppable juggernaut powerhouse that is the pociąg, so they all just blow up and waste their bullets. You know, there's actual people who are in dire need of those, such wastefulness. Somehow we managed to lose our tail. Now, the amount of brain damage one needs to have to lose a pociąg which only goes in 2 directions and is limited in its destinations is just... Boże mój! This whole train stealing bit is just so silly, honestly. We just hide it in a tunnel and call it a day. Like, what the fuck? Alright, before we do the next mission, I gotta change the wheel color cause it's making my eyes very unhappy. Bro, the disrespect is strong in this one. Now that is way better. Oh yeah, this is nice. Actually looks like a normal car, not a 5-year-old drawing. We launch the next mission, in which we must hoard some firearms like an American with an addiction. Now, as Vincent explained, we have a few choices as to the quality of the guns, with the difficulty of obtaining them rising accordingly. We can also get all of them, which I'm gonna do. I'm decent with almost every weapon, and in fact I mostly use pistols, partly because I think I'm John Wick and partly because the ammo is cheap. I don't need to be blasting a minigun at every NPC I see, you just pop them once in the head and he's good. Vincent also calls my face memorable, which is just a smartest way of saying Ivan is one ugly motherfucker. Which he is, by the way. We go to the desert first, where we have the best gear and supposedly the hardest to obtain. We start blasting, and as it turns out, it's not actually that bad. We're chased around, but it's nothing Ivan's Bulgarian pothole evasion skills can't handle. We drop off the guns, great success. Next up, I choose to go to a crack den, but interestingly, the previous guys are still after me. That's not good. Well, despite them, we start throwing hands with the heroin addicts. We secure their guns and get chased by both the pseudo-militia dudes and the gangsters. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? And I'm supposed to try and get all three. After delivering the presumably borderline airsoft guns, we choose the last target, which is supposed to be mediocre. They're in the sea? Great, I can have another go at securing my Somalian residency. We board the boat and initiate cold-blooded homicide. We clear the lower decks and pick up some weapons. I have a go at going upstairs and I fail miserably. And now I have to do everything all over again. We do spawn by the boat, so let's just get this over with. We get the guns and go upstairs, and honestly, damn, this boat is nice. I wonder if my yacht also looks like this. I never go there, believe it or not. Once a gopnik, always a gopnik. These urods send helicopters at me, and even after expending most of my rocket ammo, they don't seem to stop coming. So I just ejaculate and evacuate the premises, but the fucking choppers still keep coming after me, which is super annoying. I don't mind cars chasing me, cause I can just outdrive the stupid NPCs, but you can't get rid of a heli just by going fast. We deliver the guns, sure, but oh boy, I can't wait to get the other ones while having the Pharaoh's curse chasing me. We go to the crack den and do our thing. After that we go to the airstrip, and boy was that fun. I wonder if I can steal this plane. Nope, of course I can't. Surprisingly, I managed to deliver the weapons, and I only come close to redoing everything for the third time, only once. Wait, what do you mean I can only choose one set for the mission? I hoped I will get to use everything. Such bullshit. Well kids, if you're ever gonna do this mission, don't bother doing them all. Just do the Blaine County one. And by all means avoid the yacht guys, not by a mile, but by an entire Bosnia and Herzegovina. We spawn back in free roam and I terrorize the people at the cinema. Some geezer thought he's the main character that's gonna save the day, but the debil just fucking trips over trying to land a punch. Anyway, next mission, yes. Now we're gonna do what Polish people do best, which is yoink an automobile for evacuation purposes. It's the same deal as with the guns, better vehicles are harder to get. We go to the broke-ass gang and locate where their garage is. It was pretty easy, they just started shooting at me for no reason. We clear the place and access their vehicle. It is very nice, but slow as hell, which basically means it's useless. Not to mention it offers very little protection from gunfire from all the big ass windows. Vincent says we are gonna sell all of the excess cars, which grabbed my attention, so I guess we're stealing them all. Partly because we need a better ride, and partly because I am a fine businessman.
Fast as fuck, boy.
What the fuck are these NPCs doing? Man, I wish girls chased me as fiercely and unrelentingly as these goofy goobers. Just maybe if they left out the trying to shoot me in the woods part. But I don't mind if they do, it will still be more of a social life than I have currently. Anyway, we deliver the useless moonbeam to a garage near the Clock and Bell factory. Next up, we go down the motorway to get to the supposedly most difficult part. We shoot down the helicopters and the cargo bob that is carrying an armored car. We shoot down another heli that spawned, and what do you know, it lands right smack bang on top of the getaway and explodes. Oh Jesus, it's so slow, are you kidding me? We attempt to run with it, but given the amount of damage it took from not only falling but the helicopter that fell, the NPC set the truck on fire very quickly. Yup, tvoje mać. We go to the mediocre guys last, cause if I learned anything the last time, it's that these guys are the worst. We start killing people cause Ivan hasn't done enough of that in his life apparently. Unfortunately, we perish for the second time and we have to restart the mission. During our retry, we attempt getting the truck again. I let my intrusive thoughts win. Pull off a sick drift and get to where we need to go. For whatever reason, I get my butt cheeks molested again and the truck explodes once more. Oh wow, I didn't even know I could do that. Baby driver's got nothing on me. We pull up again at the last place and initiate violence. And in this violence I die. Guess who's gonna do all of this again? You know what, I'm not even gonna bother with the truck this time. We do manage to steal the sports car, which is the only choice in this list that isn't slow or actually fucking impossible to get. We deliver the jugular. Let's go. Okay, final prep mission before the heist. We gotta cause some chaos in the cartel's supplies so that when we arrive on the train they won't suspect a thing. We do a little proximity hacking to I don't even know, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy feeling cheeky-breaky while playing airsoft with Lemosy Nagant that I got. I got like 11 kills, that was actually sick. We get to the place where they pack all of their drugs disguised as one of their workers. We sabotage all of their trucks to screw up their delivery schedule and then wipe their camera footage. Next up, we need to get our hands on some keycard. We find the drill and started being very inconsiderate to people's privacy, if one thinks he's the government. We do make plenty of noise while drilling and get found. I guess this guy leaves me no choice than to murder everything with a pulse in a 50-meter radius. After this slight detour, we continue drilling. We find the keycard, sure, but most importantly, you can steal things from all the other lockers, and my 1% Romanian DNA got a hold of me. And last but not least, we steal a truck with Clockenbell crates. But comrade, why the bled do we need clocking bell crates, do you ask? For achieving sneaky bricky, of course. We hide in them and these clueless bozos don't suspect a thing. Hello, anyone ordered a healthy dose of wpierdol? We sneakily eliminate the guards in the back dock and then get the big ass door to open. We then masterfully clear this corridor without sounding the alarm. He is good, let's go. We utilize the keycard to access where the cocaine is being stored. We steal a whole bunch of Mandalorian iron. I mean, come on, it's a 1-to-1. We even open up crates and stuff. Stealing from criminals is jolly good fun. Sadai, a criminal. After filling our bags with 50 kilos of Beskar, we enter the factory proper. We make our way downtown, popping hipsters like we're the CIA, and eventually get to the main office where the safe is. We upload the virus and then do some magical Geiger counter hacking on the Macintosh looking at computers to get the safe code. We enter it and acquire some... I don't even know what that was. Well, regardless, the alarm finally sounds and we are detected by absolutely no one. Cause I murdered everyone. We go outside and the cops are here, because of course they are. Cops teaming up with criminals? Sounds like home sweet home. We blast our way to the garage, which is like next door, and enter the getaway. The Jugular is a really nice car, I'm gonna be honest. We follow the train tracks to escape the cops, and we lose them by the time we get to the airstrip. It's very simple, innit? We deliver all of the stuff we stole to Vincent's lockup in exchange for a hefty paycheck. We earn $500,000, which is very nice, and also a 250 grand bonus for doing it for the first time. You know what? I like this update. Vincent is a glorious comrade. The heist is easy to set up, so long as you're not retarded like me, and doing it is even easier. And honestly, $500,000 for all that is very reasonable. Subscribe to Life of Boris and idi nachuj.